Welcome to Benny and Beyond in Germany. This week's video is the final instalment of our 3-month Vanlife Europe series as we travel through Germany before heading north through Luxembourg and trying to make the most of our final days in Europe. Good morning! You join us today in Germany. Yesterday we left the Czech Republic, and what else happened yesterday?
1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
1,000.
So you'll be seeing this quite a few weeks ahead, but it happened on the 30th of June, and a huge thank you to anyone who has subscribed, liked, shared, commented. It all helps a small channel like ours a great deal.
We're putting out a lot more videos at the moment than usual, so hopefully you're enjoying them. We're getting a lot of good feedback.
Yeah, if you have any feedback, we love to hear it, and you know, it helps us improve the videos.
So today's plan, back to normality.
Yes.
Gotta do a food shop.
Yeah.
We've got literally nothing.
I know.
So we'll do that on the way to Bamberg.
Yes. We were sort of looking for things to do in the area, and there's this German sort of almost historic town, I think.
I think it's a UNESCO.
Yeah, it is. Called Bamberg. Not Hamburg or Amberg, because I've also seen them. Bamberg. So we're going to be heading there today. It's about 2 hours from us at the minute, but it means we make good progress towards Frankfurt, towards home. So
That's it.
So we are exploring Bamberg. This is just something we saw online and we thought we may as well come and have a little look.
It's a last minute thing, really.
Yeah. And the old town is very pretty.
It's all very pretty, to be fair.
Yes.
But the old town is exceptionally German. It's very cute.
The city itself is quite bustling. It's really nice. It's got quite a lively feel to it. It doesn't feel as though it's empty or abandoned. It's really nice.
There's something in every nook and cranny.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it here. Loads of independent businesses.
Lots. Not many trains at all, which is nice to see.
We've seen hardly anything, so it always makes us happy to see that.
So now carrying on exploring by foot.
Yep.
While we're heading back to the van.
Yeah.
Let's go. Apologies if the sound quality is not the best, but I don't have the mic. So, but we got to our park up. I'm about out of breath because I've been running. Got to our park up. It was alright, but I had no signal whatsoever, which usually for us isn't a problem. Let's play a board game or something. But we have a video going out today, so we'd like to keep an eye on how that's doing, promote it, whatnot. But without signal, obviously not possible. At the moment, I am on the way to another park up. I was about 15-20 minutes away. So on my way there now, and the signal there is supposed to be better. So I'm just a scout. Just made it to the top, and there's 3 possible parking spots. These behind me, which are okay, and 2 other ones more in the woods, secluded. But look at this. Not bad, that.
Success.
You drew proof?
Yes, you can see Beaver down there. She's all parked up now. Ooh, a church as well. Just having a little walk up to this viewpoint that you said there is.
Yes, which I mean, I've already walked out there, but I think it's well worth you to have a quick peek. Look at this. practically 180 views. On the menu today, Cajun chicken pasta. And just like that, food's done. I did a bit too much spice to it, so I've instructed on Fionn getting a drink.
Good morning!
Bit of a up and ready today.
Yeah, a bit of a mad rush this morning, wasn't it?
We had to get there at a specific time.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a pain because they have a low emission zone.
It's quite a big one as well.
Yeah, and they have a park and ride, but that's in the zone, so it's completely useless. But there's a parking that we found that's near the tram tube.
Not sure. Don't know which one.
Something on rails. That's just outside the zone, so we're heading to that and getting tram tube into the city.
Fun thing is though, we're on the Autobahn.
Yeah.
Which is an experience. A bit tricky if you are a little bit slower like us to pull out and overtake lorries and stuff.
How fast are you going, love?
I'm going 100 kilometers an hour.
Oh, speedy.
Which obviously is a bit slow. But when you have an older van and you're doing a 2-hour drive already, trying to go like 120 is just not an option.
Parking done.
Yes, we are now rushing to make it to the tram on time.
Apparently it's just down here and there's one in like 3 minutes, so hopefully we can get it.
Yeah.
Currently lost.
Yeah.
Straight off the bat. We're not very good with trams. We don't have much experience with
We're
them.
not very good with cities, let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true. We get lost a lot.
We're underground, I've got sunglasses on.
Look who I found.
We happened to be heading to Frankfurt around the same day as our friend Phoebe, who sometimes joins us on our travels. She was on a solo trip, so we met up to spend some time together. Really enjoyed seeing the older areas of Frankfurt with the beautiful Germanic architecture, but unfortunately the weather wasn't on our side, so the heavens opened and we retreated to the train station before leaving the city.
We're on the way to our park up now.
Well, our second park of the evening. Our first one was a little bit annoying.
Our app said that the park up was in a low emission zone.
Yeah.
But we had a look at the maps and we didn't believe it. It was. So
yeah.
We got there, said we can't get in, so we had to turn around and find a new one.
It was literally like the tiniest, maybe 50 metres of road that I can't drive on. But apparently the Germans are a bit strict about it, so...
Not worth the risk. Frankfurt, most of it is kind of like your average city. And then there's pockets of it which are just stunning. Like proper old German architecture.
Yeah.
Really
pretty.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
So it was a nice stop off for a little while, and now we're about 15 minutes away from the park up, so we'll see you there.
Yep.
Okay, this is the spot. It's not a bad spot in a car park next to a forest. Big door walking spot, I think, but it's lovely. It's very quiet. It is wet, but we've got a van behind us, another motorhome by here, Other than that, that's pretty much it. Tonight, I don't really think we're doing very much. If I'm honest, we're absolutely knackered. I'm not too sure why. Today just hit us. We did a lot of driving, but other than that, not a lot. So we're just knackered. Yeah, I think that's it for today. And guess I'll see you tomorrow. Morning. To a very foggy and a bit chilly, wet morning.
Yes, definitely. Another wet morning in Germany.
It's lovely.
It's quite the change from what we've been used to. But today we have quite a bit of a jam-packed day in terms of us, what we like to do on our day-to-day in van life. So I think we have 3 places or 2 places we're going to visit today, depending on time.
2 definitely.
Yes.
1 maybe.
Potentially. So we're going to hit the road now. It's about 10:30.
It's late.
Yeah, we have been doing some bits, to be fair,
Yeah.
in the van before we left this morning. It was also incredibly difficult to get out of bed. We've just arrived in Idstein. I saw this on TikTok and we've seen a tiny little bit of some of the buildings and they do look like a fairy tale. I'm not sure how big the actual town area is, but we just want to have a little explore, don't we?
Exactly, yeah. Have a little bit of a walk around. We've got about an hour's worth of parking, so
Yeah.
see what we find.
Yeah. Stopped at a bakery, got the goods.
So, what have we got there then?
I've got a pretzel. I mean, when in Germany, right? So I love a pretzel and I like anything salty. Reese is a bit more neither here nor there. So I'm going to try it and let you know what I think. It's so salty.
I've never actually had a pretzel.
A big one.
No, never
I
had a
don't
pop
think
one.
I have either.
Oh, there you go.
I've only had like the little baby things.
Yeah.
Which I love.
We were just leaving, and an hour was the right amount of time.
Yes.
It's very small.
Yeah.
And there is like the main square is very, very pretty.
That's the bit that you'll see online.
Yeah.
And it is gorgeous. It's so pretty. It's that traditional German architecture that you see in all the books and things. It's very pretty.
It really does feel like a fairy tale.
Yeah, it feels like Hansel and Gretel or something. It's lovely.
Straight out of the books.
Yeah.
It was very small, so now we've left the parking and we are on the way to stop number 2 for the day and try and find a castle that will, 1, not be extortionate. So a lot of them are like 15 euros each to go in, which is just too much. And a lot of them don't let you take any kind of photos inside. So we'll just see what we can get, really.
Yeah.
Hello again.
The plan's gone a little bit all over the place, as it always does with us. So the castle we had planned to come and see, the car park that's down the bottom we couldn't fit in. It was too
1.8?
Yeah, it was too low on the height restriction. So we decided, right, we'll look on Trusty Park for night, and we found a car park at the top of the castle on the hillside. So we've parked there now, and apparently there's a woodland hike to the castle.
It is about half an hour,
Yeah.
but it's very quiet. and it looks like a nice walk.
Yeah, and it breaks up our day, doesn't it? Like
Yeah.
we're spending quite a bit of time driving today, so it's nice to be able to get out. The weather is like perfect mild temperature.
Yeah, so you don't mind a bit of a hike.
No, exactly.
And we did get stuck in traffic for like half an hour.
Oh yeah.
So that ate up quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
So today we were trying for 2 castles.
I think it's going to be
I
one.
think it's going to be the one.
Unfortunately.
But that's alright, maybe we're being too greedy.
Yes, it's true. So we'll see what we can do about this hike. Whether we can get to a viewing point maybe. We shall see.
So we took a wrong turn somewhere
We must have.
and ended up hundreds of metres higher than we needed to be.
Yep.
And now we can't be asked to go all the way down.
To be fair, there is thick shrub in between where we are and where we're supposed to be, and it is severely downhill as well. It looks like a steep incline back up to the van.
It took us ages to get back up.
Yeah, through this thick shrub, it's just not worth it. So that's what drone is for.
And to top it off, we're supposed to have lunch. Got ham, got butter, don't have any bread.
No.
So we're doing all this on an empty tank.
Oh, it's just, I don't think things are going our way today, really.
Yeah, every now and again you get one of those days.
Yeah, so.
At the spot for the night after a hefty drive. We checked it earlier, said about an hour and a half. Did it. It's 2 hours 20. So we're all a bit tired. Spot's worth it. Lovely corner. Views these fields. Look at this. What are your thoughts then?
It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's a great spot for the end of our Germany little trip, isn't it?
I think it's a nice end.
Beautiful. I'm loving this meadow.
It feels like it goes on forever.
Right. And you can, there's like this board here and it tells you the nearby towns. So you've got Nürburg all the way over there with the Nürburgring. Didn't do that.
Did we not?
Child's play for us. We've already been on the Grand Prix circuit in Monaco, I'll have you know.
So today, I keep saying it's a fan favourite, wraps again. This is a quick meal that we can do in like 20 minutes and requires little thought. Also, we've got half a packet of this Jamaican jerk, which is incredible. Well, I say half a packet, we've got another 2 that we still haven't used yet. Trying to clear some room, so using that. And considering yesterday where the weather was not great, it's holding out. We've had a little sprinkle of rain here and there, but at the moment, it's looking pretty good.
We enjoyed our last morning in Germany overlooking the beautiful meadows before hitting the road and heading into Luxembourg once again.
That's the goal. Okay, we're in.
Yes.
It was €10 each, or we managed to get through with €5 each for students under 25. And by the looks of it, you can kind of just go through the entire thing.
Yeah, I don't really think there's. Like, I don't think you need a tour. I think you can just do it on your own. We've been given like
A map.
leaflets, so yeah.
Have a look. That's brilliant. Huh. Wow.
They spent a lot of money on this. It's really nice to see them put so much effort and money and time into creating like a museum visitor centre for a castle. Like, it is really nice. I think because in the UK we have, particularly Wales, we have so many castles, you don't get this kind of thing, whereas I think like in Luxembourg I don't think there's quite as many.
Really impressive. Oh, it's like a light show.
We enjoyed learning about the history of the Anden Castle, from its more humble beginnings in 1000 AD, its disrepair in the 1900s, and finally its restoration since 1977 to its former Gothic glory. We toured the castle without a guide, using the information from the visitor centre and leaflets, but you can get an audio guide to accompany you. This is one of Luxembourg's most visited tourist attractions, so we recommend getting there early like we did, as when we were leaving at around 11 it was getting quite busy.
Well, that was a bit of a surprise.
That was 100% worth it. If you're coming to Luxembourg, definitely recommend visiting the castle. It's brilliant up there. They put so much money in.
So much time and effort
Yeah.
has gone into that, and it's one of the best visitor centres I've ever been in.
Yeah, definitely. You can tell they've got so much pride in their history. It's really lovely to see, and they clearly want to show it off, and it's a brilliant piece of history to go and see.
Well worth it.
Yeah.
Well, after a very long day,
Yeah.
about 4.5 hours of driving,
I think 5 hours.
yeah,
Split over 11 hours of the day.
we're absolutely shattered. We finally made it to the spot, and to be fair, for our last night, it is lovely.
Yeah. We were just saying it's much better than being in a car park or something, like, which is usually how these kind of trips end, because you want to make sure you're close to the port or where you're going home or something like that, but this is a good spot.
So I'll show you the spot now, but tonight's plan: dinner early night. Tomorrow wake up about 7 o'clock, leave 8ish. We're about an hour and a half away, hour and 15 from the port.
Yeah.
The port leaves what, 11:15?
Yeah. Latest check-in is 10:15, so we want to be there about 9:30.
Yeah, so gives us a bit of leeway then. Knackered. Really are in the French countryside right now. It's lovely and quiet. Because dinner's done. May not be one of the prettiest meals I've ever made, but from leftovers, I think it's alright. I haven't tried it, so I guess we'll see.
Update on dinner. He's trying to kill me off.
It is pretty hot. It's a bit of a weapon, if I'm honest. Got the jug of water out. You know what that means. It's showered. What? She's got the stance.
Don't want my trousers and my shoes to get wet.
You ready?
Yeah. Oh!
Is that cold?
Yeah, a little bit.
Right, it is currently 8 o'clock in the morning.
Right, and early we woke up this morning, didn't we?
Yeah, well, certainly not bright.
No.
It's overcast and raining.
Yes.
But we've got about an hour-ish journey to Calais to get on the ferry.
Yeah.
And head home. We're so excited. Thank you so much for watching the video. We really hope you've enjoyed, and we hope you enjoyed this 3-month road trip. By far the biggest trip we've done, but unfortunately it's come to an end.
All good things come to an end, don't they? We've had a phenomenal time, haven't we?
Ah, truly. Not one country disappointed at all. We loved every minute of it.
Definitely.
And something we'll remember for a long time.
100%. We've done 6,000 miles. We had one breakdown, which for us is pretty good going. We've done about 670 miles per tank of fuel, which is really good considering Benny's age and her engine, and that she's a diesel. We're really pleased with that. We only used 3 campsites the whole time, so it goes to show that you can save money by not using campsites every night of the week. It is doable. That's how we find the best spots, is by not using campsites. You would pay an arm and a leg to park in some of the places we do. We find the most amazing, beautiful spots, and some less glamorous ones, obviously, some car parks and whatnot. So 14 countries overall, if you include the Vatican City and San Marino, which are countries. So we are so proud of Benny. She's done amazing this trip. I mean, in total now we've been to 22 countries with her.
Pulled in a mighty shift.
Oh yes, so she's having a little bit of a rest now for a couple of months. That does not mean the content stops though. We have a very cool video coming out in a couple of days for you guys, which we are so excited about, and we would love all your support on it. We then have the beyond bit of the name happening this year. So we are going to be doing a few more trips without B, unfortunately. One where we're doing a really epic road trip around the Balkans in a few weeks' time. And we're going to be visiting 10 countries. And we're seeing it as a little bit of a taster, aren't we? For what could we take Benny there? Could it be van life friendly? So we're giving it a little bit of a taster first, and fingers crossed in the future we can take her. But don't worry, there will 100% be van trips in the future. We are not done with van life. Don't be thinking that for a second. So make sure you stay subscribed, or subscribe if you haven't already. We'd love to have you. Make sure you like, leave a comment, let us know what your favourite part of the trip was. If you've watched most of the trip or all of it, let us know what your favourite bit was in the comments, because we have ours. We'd love to know yours.